So here we have the all-new Callaway Paradym driver, one of the most anticipated golf drivers of 2023. Now Callaway has stated that this is the future of driving technology. So as you can imagine, there's been a ton of hype surrounding the launch. And in today's video, we're going to be putting it up against this professional indoor golf simulator just to see if this might be the best golf driver of 2023. So let's get to it. So there are actually three versions of the Paradym driver. The three are the Paradym X, the regular Paradym, and the Paradym Triple Diamond. The Paradym X is made for golfers looking for extreme forgiveness and a slight draw bias. So this is the club I'll be using today because I'm that type of player. Now it only has a slight 5-gram weight in the back of the club, not like the slider weight that's found in the Paradym driver. Now the Paradym driver is built for high launch and low spin, along with a neutral ball flight. Now this kind of gives you the best combination of distance, forgiveness, and adjustability. Now last up we have the Paradym Triple Diamond. So this has a compact 450cc shaped design for the players who want to work the ball. Now it also has the lowest spinning and lowest launch of all the Paradym models with a neutral ball flight, but it's not that forgiving. Now there's a 14-gram weight that can be moved to the front of the club that will help you give you more spin. Now the Callaway Paradym driver has a ton of new technology built into it. The Paradym driver has the first ever 360-degree carbon chassis. So the chassis around the driver is made of a solid piece of carbon. Now a lot of the manufacturers out there are using a carbon in their heads because it's so strong, but it also saves a ton of weight. Now they're able to redistribute this weight around the club so you can get better gains. The Paradym driver also has a new jailbreak AI face. Now this AI face offers more ball speed and forgiveness across the entire face of the club, and not just in the middle of it. And lastly, we have its all-new speed-enhancing face cup and face forge technology. Now, this technology allows for higher energy transfer and higher ball speed. So now that we know more about the Callaway Paradym driver, let's see how it really performs. And to do so, I'm going to be putting it up against this professional indoor golf simulator. And we're going to do a little practice session. And we're going to see if the Callaway Paradym driver really is the best golf driver of 2023. So during this test, I'll be using the Paradym X driver and comparing it against the Ping G430 Max. Two clubs I think that are pretty comparable to one another and are made for a mid-handicap player like myself. On this first shot with the Paradym X driver, it gave me a carry of 238.7 yards and a total distance of 251.8, which isn't too bad since I just pushed it just a little to the right. On the second shot with the Paradym X driver, I got a carry of 232.7 yards with a total distance of 247.6 yards. Again, I got a little bit of a push and still trying to get used to this club, but all in all, I'm pretty impressed with the carry. On this third shot with the Paradym X, I finally got the draw that I'm normally used to. Here I got a carry of 226.9 yards and a total distance of 246.5. It amazed me how much distance I'm actually getting on this club. On this fourth shot with the Paradym X driver, I got a carry of 222.3 yards and a total distance of 243.6 yards. It really is amazing that I'm getting this good of a draw with the club I just started using, and it's almost equivalent to the club I'm using now, the Ping G410, if not better. On this fifth and final shot with the Paradym X driver, I hit the ball probably as hard as I possibly could, and I got a nice draw and a carry of 238.6 yards and a total distance of 251.7. All in all, I am really impressed with the Paradym X. This is one amazing driver. So let's move on to the Ping G430 driver so we can see how that compares to the Paradym X. On this first shot of the Ping G430, I got a carry of 245.7 yards and a total distance of 262.7 yards, but I did push it to the right. All in all though, this is a great shot and I'm really happy with it. On the second shot of the Ping G430, I got a carry of 220.1 yards with a total distance of 236.1. And I did get a nice draw on this shot, and I'm really impressed with what this club can do. On this third shot with the Ping G430, I got a carry of 234.5 yards with a total distance of 246.8. Again, I pushed a little bit to the right, but all in all, it was a pretty good shot, and I am really impressed with the Ping G430 as well. On this fourth shot of the Ping G430, I got a carry of 240 yards with a total distance of 253.6 yards. Now to me, this is a great shot because not only did I get a nice draw, but I got pretty good yardage on it. On this fifth and final shot of the Ping G430, I tried to hit the ball as hard as I possibly could, and I got a carry of 246.3 yards with a total distance of 260.8. So to recap, the Paradym driver is giving us an average of 231.84 yards a carry and a total distance of about 248.24 yards to carry on average. And this is pretty good considering this is a stock shaft. Everything was stock here. But when we put it head to head with the Ping G430, the Ping G430 had an average carry of 237 and a total distance average of 252. So, I mean, going head to head, the Ping G430 did go slightly further than the Paradym driver, but you know, in terms of control and feel, quite honestly, they're right on point. They feel very similar. I think the Paradym driver looks a lot better than the Ping G430. It just looks cool, and I'm really impressed with it. So as always, you know, it just comes down to personal preference and just trying out these clubs. So these are both fantastic clubs, and I am a big fan of the Paradym driver. I don't know, what do you guys think? Please let me know down below in the comments. So big thanks to our friend Todd at All About Golf for hooking us up with this Callaway Paradym driver. And a big thanks to our friends at Indoor Golf Design for letting us use Amazing Simulator. To be honest, I'm just blown away by the accuracy and the distance from the Callaway Paradym driver. I'm really impressed with it, and I'd recommend to any of you guys out there looking for a new driver this golf season. But if you're looking for a new launch monitor this golf season, and to be honest, it's probably one of my favorite launch monitors ever made, then check out this video right here. We put the Garmin R10 to the test. And I'll see you in the next video.